Hey, what is up guys, my name is NuclearPeanutt and in this video I'm gonna show you some of the best Sova double shock darts I know. As you all know, I am a Zoa main and my current rank is in Diamond 2 and you guys have been requesting my arrow guide for quite some time. Before we jump in the video, I just wanna say if you found this video helpful and if you learned something from it, please drop a like and maybe share it with your friends. And if you guys want some other guides other than Zoa, please do let me know in the comments of what agent would you like me to make a guide on, and I'll start working on that guide soon. Starting off with Ascent, you can double shock dart the guy who's hiding behind this A generator from this corner. Just come up here and place your mouse HUD icon right tip on this edge of the wall like this and do a 3 bar, and after 4 seconds you have to place the same mouse HUD icon on the tip of this edge, so like this, and do a 2 bar. So when done correctly, both of them will land together and it will give you an instant kill behind a generator.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
You can also shock dart this A shot aggressive peekers from this boxes in A long. You just come up here in this corner and place your owl drone HUD, the green bar thing, on the tip of this top triangle like this and do a 2 bar, and after that pull down your mouse drone icon circle, the left circle, and place it on this part and do a 1 bar. So it looks something like this, 2 bar, then instantly pull it down, 1 bar, and it will land in a shot. You can double shock dart this generator plant guys from CT. For the first arrow you just come up here in this corner and place your center charge bar on the tip of this cloud over here like this and do a 2 bar. And for the second arrow, you just come up here in this corner and aim around this part, between this small cloud and this wall, and do a tap 1. So when done together, it will look something like this. 2 bar, 1 bar, just tapping, and this will land over here. For a generator plant, you can double shock dart from this corner in A long. For the first arrow, you just have to place your right HUD line, below your health bar, on this, below this dark gray boxes like this, and do a 1 bar. For the second arrow, you have to place the same HUD line on this line and do a tap 1. So when done together, it will look something like this.
Revealing area.
You can also shock dart this aim in aggressive pushers who are trying to contest the orb in A lobby. You just come up here in this corner and aim your first shock dart at the tip of this sleeve and do a 1 bar. And for the second shock dart, you just aim at the tip of this sleeve and do a jump tap, and it will also land in A main. So when done correctly and together, it will look something like this: 1 bar, jump tap. Now you can also shock dart this A shot cubby from this B courtyard. So to do that, you just have to come up here and align yourself at the left corner of this box, this tile. And for the first arrow, you have to place your right charge bar end at the center of this window like this and do a 1 bar. And for the second arrow, you have to place your diamonds, the charge diamonds, on the line of this barricade. So it will look something like this, and another 1 bar. So when done together, it will look something like this. Easy. Now you can also shock dart this mid courtyard in early rounds when you know if you have guessed enemies are pushing mid aggressively. You just come up here, arrange yourself somewhere between the center of this wall and place your mouse HUD icons around this spot, you know, this dark tip, and do a 2 bar.
Shock dart.
And then the second arrow you should aim at this spot and do a 1 bar and a jump shot. So it will look something like this. 2
Shock
bar,
dart.
1 bar,
Shock dart.
jump shoot. This will land in mid courtyard. You can shop at this mid market doors from these boxes
Right
in
here.
A long. You know, there are times when enemies are holding with an operator or watching mid. You know, you can shop at them by placing your right owl drone circle on the tip of this dark gray ledge like this and do a 3 bar.
Shock dart.
And after 4 to 5 seconds, you just place your mouse HUD icon. You know, there's a small dot on the top part. Place that top dot on this connector joint like this and do a 2 bar.
Shock dart.
So when done together, it will look something like this. 3
Shock
bar
dart.
and then 2 bar.
Shock dart.
This will land in mid market doors. Now you can also shock dart this
Right here.
back side. You know, there's a stair and there are times when enemies are holding that angle too, so
Right
you can
here.
also shock dart them from this corner. And for the first arrow you have to place your mouse HUD. There's a small mouse HUD and below that there's a small tip, you know, a triangle. You have to place that triangle tip on this green part like this and do a full bar. I'll show with the recon so you know where it lands
Revealing
actually.
area.
And for the second arrow, you have to place that same tip on the edge of the shadow here. So it will look something like this. And this time you do a 2 bar.
Revealing area.
So both of them when done together, it will look something like this. 3
Shock
bar.
dart.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shock dart.
Now you can also shock dart the same spot from this part, you know, at the center of this tile, and where you have to aim, you have to place your mouse HUD icon. There's a small line, you know, place that line between these two boxes like this. For the first arrow you do a 2 bar
Shock dart.
like this, and I'll show how where it
Revealing
lands with
area.
the recon. And for the second arrow you have to place your mouse HUD icon triangle tip, you know, at this part. And for this one you'll have to do a 1 bar.
Shock dart.
So both of them when done together it will look something like this. 2 bar,
Shock dart.
1 bar.
Shock dart.
Now again, if you're in CT and if no enemies are planting in B default,
Right
or
here.
if you're planted in B default, you can prevent the defusal from this corner. You know, aim at the center, aim at the top left corner of this window and do a 1 bounce, 2 bar,
Shock dart. Revealing area.
which will land in default. And for the second arrow, aim at this part, you know, this white line. Trace this white line on the edge of this shadow on this wall and do a double bounce, 2 bar.
Revealing area.
So when done together, it will look something like this.
Revealing area. Revealing area.
As an attacker who just planted the spike in B default,
here.
you can prevent the defusers from B main. To do that, just align yourself in this corner, and for the first arrow, aim at the tip of this cliff and do a double bar, double bounce.
Revealing area.
And for the second arrow, aim at this dark line that connects on this bar thing like this. Do a 1 bounce, 2 bar,
Revealing area.
which will also land in B default. For the green box plant, you can also shock dart them from the same corner over
Right
here.
here.
And to do that, you have to place your charge diamonds, the left charge diamond tip on this spike, this crystal thing. And for the first arrow, you have to do a 1 bar.
Revealing area.
For the second arrow, you have to place your charge diamonds on the ledge around like this. You have to place your left charge diamond on the ledge like this and do a jump tap.
Revealing area.
So when done together, it will look something like this.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
You can also shock dart this high
Right
mid.
here.
There are times when enemy attackers have an operator and they're watching the defenders mid push. So to prevent that, you just have to stand on the center of this mud hole in A shot, And for the first arrow, you have to aim at the tip of this dark leaf and do a 3 bar.
Revealing
And after
area.
4 seconds, you have to aim at the tip of this leaf and do a 2 bar single bounce.
Revealing area.
And both of them will land in this part,
Right
and
here.
it can guarantee you an instant kill. You can also shock dart this 8
Right
triple
here.
box holders from this barrel in A shot like this. And to do that, you have to, for the first arrow, you have to place your owl drone icon on the center part on this small solar panel tip like this. And for this arrow, you have to do a 3 full bar.
Revealing
Now for
area.
the second arrow, you have to place your left charge bar on the tip of this small L on this building and do a 2 bar.
Revealing area.
When done together, it will look something like this. 3 bar
Revealing area.
after 4 seconds,
Revealing
2
area.
bar, spine map. You can double shock dart the A default truck
Right here.
plants from this small ledge in A lobby, this part.
Right here.
You just have to climb up here, and for the first arrow, you have to place your charge diamonds on the tip of this small curvature like this and do a 1 bar.
Revealing
And for
area.
the second arrow, you have to place your right charge bar on the tip of this small light, and for this arrow, you just have to
Revealing
tap
area.
it. So when done together, it will look something like
Shock
this.
dart. Shock dart.
Now you can double shock dart the A triple plant or
Right
the
here.
A bar plant from the same corner in A shot, from here.
Right here.
To do that, just climb up here, and for the first arrow, you have to place your charge diamonds on top of this leaf. So and move your charge bar a bit high so that it is in line with this small dark patch over here. So for this, you have to do a 1 bar.
Revealing area.
And for the second arrow, you just have to aim at the tip of this leaf and do a tap.
Revealing area.
So when done together, it will look something like this. 1 bar,
Shock dart.
tap,
Shock dart.
easy. You can double shock dart B default
here.
plant from this corner in
Right
A
here.
side. To do that, you have to come up here in this corner, and for the first shock dart, you have to place your charge bar, the right charge bar on the tip of this small ledge on this huge building like this and do a full bar.
Revealing
And
area.
for the second arrow, you have to place your left HUD line of the health bar on this tip of this lamp building and do a 2 bar.
Revealing area.
So it will look something like this. Full bar,
Revealing area.
2 bar,
Revealing area.
this will land around this fourth part and it can do a lot of damage to the enemies holding this part. Moving forward to Heaven map, you can double shock dart the back side of
Right
A
here.
from this corner over here
Right here.
by jumping to this corner and aiming your first shock dart at this part and do a full charge
Revealing
And
area.
after 4 to 5 seconds, aim your second shock dart around this part and do a 2 bar.
Revealing area.
When done correctly, both of them will land at back of sight, and it will do a lot of damage to anyone who's holding back of sight, or kill them.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
For a default plant, you can do a double shock dart lineup from the edge of this garage
Right here.
bar like this. Just shift walk around this corner so that you're stuck in this wooden wall, and place your left pinky on the small window like this, and do a full bar. And
Revealing
you
area.
just have to run inside a link and wait for the arrow to dip, and aim at the tip of this roof and just do a
Revealing area.
tap. Both of them will land together in a default, which can guarantee you a kill. Now you can also shock dart this C
Right
backside. There are times enemies have an operator and holding the C long push, so you just come up here in this corner and aim somewhat around here below this leaf, which is like V shape, and do a 2 bar.
Shock dart.
And for the second arrow, place your charge diamonds on the tip of this roof and do 1 bar, 1 bounce.
Shock dart.
So when done together, it will look something like this.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
Easy. Now you can also shock dart the C default plant
Right here.
from ceiling, from this corner. For this first shock dart, you just have to aim yourself in this corner and place your left owl drone icon circle on the tip of this roof like this, and do a 1 bar. And for the second, you just place your knuckle between this roof and do a tap. So when done together, it will look something like this.
Shock
1
dart.
bar, tap.
Shock dart.
You can also shock dart this default plant in C side from C long, and it's a pretty easy one. You just line yourself behind this wall somewhat around like this, and place your mouse HUD icon of the shock dart one, which has a small dot, around the tip of this wire like this, and do a 1 bar.
Shock dart.
And for the second arrow, you just have to stand somewhere around like this so that this wooden ledge is in line with this wall, and you just have to aim at this wooden ledge and do a 2 bounce, 2 bar.
Shock dart.
So when done together, it will look something like this. 1 bar,
Shock dart.
2 bar,
Shock dart.
2 bounce, and this will land over here. In split map, you can double shock dart this A main push. If enemies are contesting the
Right
orb,
here.
you can double shock dart them from this
Right
corner
here.
in A side. And to do that, just place your right HUD line of the owl drone on the tip of this crown, the gray and the golden crown thing like this. Do a 2 bar.
Shock
And for the
dart.
second arrow, place your right owl drone circle on this W part like this, and do a 1 bar.
Shock dart.
So when done together, it will look something like this. 2
Shock
bar,
dart.
1
Shock
bar,
dart.
easy kill. Now you can also shock dart the A lobby campers.
Right here.
If enemies are holding A lobby waiting for some time to push, you can again double shock dart them from the same corner, but this time you have to place your charge bar, the left charge bar, on the tip of this leaf. For the first arrow, do a 2 bar,
Shock dart.
and for the second arrow, place at the bottom of this leaf, but somewhere to the left around here. So it will look something like this. And for the second arrow, you have to do a single bar. So when done together, it will look something like
Shock
this.
Shock dart.
Now if you have planted in this spot, in the elbow spot,
Right
in
here.
the split A side, you can double shock dart from this corner
Right
and
here.
prevent the defusal. So you just have to line yourself in this corner and place your left HUD line of the health bar at the center of this thing in this huge building. So it will look something like this, and do a 1 bar.
Shock dart.
And for the second arrow, you have to aim somewhat around this part and do a double bar, double bounce, and full
Shock
charge.
dart.
So it will look something like this: 1 bar,
Shock dart.
double bar, double
Shock
bounce, full charge, and it will land around this part. You can double shock the mid vents operator
Right
guys
here.
from attacker T-spawn. To do that, you have to line yourself in this corner of this bicycle like this. So for the first arrow, you have to place your right charge bar on the tip of this second wood like this, and do a double bounce, full bar, and a jump shoot.
Shock dart.
And for the second arrow, you have to place your right charge diamond on the tip of this roof and do a single bar, single bounce.
Shock dart.
So when done together, it will look something like this: 3 bar, double bounce, and a jump shoot.
Shock dart.
1 bar, 1 bounce, double shock dart. That's it for this video guys. I know it's very lengthy, so I didn't add some other arrow lineups that I know, but those lineups are linked in my Discord channel, which you can join. It's a fun place, a lot of friendly people, and a growing community. Anyway, if you stick around till the end, feel free to drop a like to this video and smash the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments which arrow you like the most. My name is NuclearPeanutt, and good luck, have fun.